further bolstered by strategic roles within the Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia, in which she served as the program coordinator for the Indonesian International Student Mobility Awards program and as an assistant to the deputy chairman of Campus Merdeka. And today, Ms. Sabrina will present key updates on UI GreenMetric Sustainability University Rankings for the cycle 2026, and also the practical strategies to strengthen your campus sustainability profile. And Ms. Sabrina, we warmly invite you to begin your presentation.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jauzak. You can hear me clearly. Metric. Buenos dias, bom dia, hello, good morning, university leaders and sustainability team in North or Latin America or maybe other countries. It is a great honor and pleasure to welcome you to this webinar. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Let me introduce again myself first. My name is Sabrina Hikmah Ramadianti. On this occasion, allow me to share about the 2026 instrument and methodology updates to realize a sustainable campus as well as UI GreenMetric services. Okay, next part. Yeah, I would like to start with what is UI GreenMetric? UI GreenMetric is a global university ranking initiated by the Universitas Indonesia in 2010 to measure sustainability performance. Unlike traditional rankings that focus solely on research and reputation, UI GreenMetric evaluates how universities manage their infrastructure, environment, and education to support sustainable practices. The goal is to raise awareness and motivate institutions to improve. UI GreenMetric also promotes data transparency and evidence-based policies. UI GreenMetric empowers university to become role models in sustainable development. Next one is our vision is to be an open and respected world university ranking system and to have a sustainable impact on university globally. We have 4 core missions: organizing annual ranking, the implementation of sustainable practices, providing sustainability-related services, and facilitating international partnership. These missions are more than just statements. We believe that by helping university measure and improve their sustainability effort, we can contribute to solving global environmental challenges. Our work support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and foster innovation at the university level. Okay, for 2026, like Dr. Wisnu say, there are 7 main criteria in calculation the sustainable university ranking, with weighting including setting in infrastructure, research 13%, transportation 17%, and our news criteria, governance and digitalization at 11%. On the next slide, I will discuss the summary of the 2026 changes. In the 2026 reform instrument summary, the most significant change in the increase in categories from 6 to 7, with the introduction of governance and digitalization, or we can say GD, while the total score remained at 10,000. The point distribution per criteria has changed. The 2026 form will also require more supporting data for the university profile and the partnership section. Or the table shows a comparison of weighting between 2025 and 2026. There was a decrease in point across 6 key indicators compared to the previous years. These points were transferred to the new GD criteria to strengthen digital governance and transparency. In 2026, the weighting of the setting and infrastructure criteria was adjusted from 15 to 11%. The primary focus remains on the ratio of open space, campus vegetation, and inclusive facilities for people with disabilities, special needs, and pregnant women. However, it is important to note that the sustainability budget indicator, previously as I6, and ICT utilization, previously as I11, have been removed from the criteria and are now focused on the governance criteria. For the energy and climate change, now carries a 20% weighting. We remain committed to prioritizing energy efficient equipment, implementing building technology formerly EC11 with this digitalization aspect now centrally managed through the GD6 indicator. Moving on the waste criteria. In 2026, our focus remains on the effectiveness of the 3R program, reduce, reuse, recycle, and how the university minimized paper and plastic use. We also assess the extent to which organic, inorganic, and toxic waste B3 in managed responsibly. The indicator related to the use of ICT in waste managed by 2025 criteria. All aspects of digitalization are now focused in a new criteria, governance and digitalization under code GD6. Next part. Okay, water. In the water criteria, the assessment weighting is set at 11%. The assessment focuses on the extent of water absorption areas, conservation program, and the use of water-saving equipment on campus. Technically, the ICT indicator for water, formerly WRR6, has been removed from this criteria and replaced with GD6. For the transportation criteria, could you please back to the before? Yeah. For the transportation criteria, assessment focus on reducing private vehicle use, providing shuttle services, and the availability of zero-emission vehicles, ZEVs, and pedestrian path. As with the previous criteria, the ICT aspect related to transportation was not removed, but rather than relocated to the GT6 criteria. This aimed to focus the transportation criteria more on concrete action to reduce emission on the ground. Okay, the next one. The education and research criteria now more precisely assess academic output. Key indicators include the ratio of sustainability aim courses, scientific publication, beacon monitoring the percentage of graduates employed in academic and service aspect, administrative indicators such as website management, sustainability report, and management unit have been moved entirely to the governance and digitalization criteria. Okay, this is our new criteria, governance and digitalization. Here we assess management commitment through the percentage of the sustainability budget, the availability of transparent financial report, and the role of management unit. The use of cutting-edge technology like AI and IoT is also a new assessment point as issues of equality through the ratio of female leaders and anti-corruption system. This criteria is the new home and ICT indicator that previously spread across various other categories. Okay, next I will explain the UI GreenMetric ranking data, especially in America. By 2025, we had 1,745 universities from 177 universities in 2024. Next. Well, Asia represented our largest participant base with 1,061 university. We also maintain a strong presence in Europe and also Latin America. We hope this station will drive even higher participation and encourage more university to commit to the sustainable campus movement. According to the UI GreenMetric 2025 data for the Americas, a total of 225 universities participated across both Latin and North America. The distribution shows a particularly strong presence in South America, with Brazil leading the region at 60 universities, closely followed by Colombia with 58 participants. Other significant contributions include Mexico with 32 universities, Ecuador with 15, and the USA with 13 participants. Overall, the map illustrates a robust commitment to sustainability across the continent with a high concentration of engagement in the Latin America region. Okay, the next slide, I will explain what drive universities to get involved in UI GreenMetric. UI GreenMetric provide a structured data-driven assessment to help universities measure their sustainability performance. This assessment promotes transparency, support continuous improvement, and allows universities to compare their achievement against global standards and peer institutions. Furthermore, participation in biogrammatics serves as a powerful catalyst for enhancing global visibility and institutional reputation. By demonstrating leadership in sustainability, university gain a significant international recognition through global ranking, scholarly publication, and prestigious international forums. As shows in the example from UNAIR, the University of Groningen, this handling with visibility not only strengthens institutional credibility, but also actively attract international partnership, prospective student, and new funding opportunities. Beyond visibility, participating university gain exclusive access to a vast global network. This network serves as a vibrant platform for peer learning and collaborative sustainability initiatives. As you can see in these photos, and perhaps some of you in this webinar were among the faces we see here, We actively foster these connections through high-level global gatherings. The left, we highlighting the International Leaders Student Sustainability Meeting held at Abu Dhabi University in February 2025. On the far right, you can see the gathering from our international workshop on UI GreenMetric IWGM 2025 in Nice, France. And enter, we have special one from the IWGM 2024 in Colombia, where we proudly collaborated with Universidad del Rosario, Universidad Javeriana, Universidad Autónoma de Occidente, Universidad Nacional, and Universidad El Bosque. These events are where best practices in environmental and social responsibility are shared and where lasting international partnerships are born. Okay, UI GreenMetric encourage university to integrate the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) into their core mission. The education and research criteria has the largest number of SDGs, with 13 points being included. Yeah, UI GreenMetric is more than a ranking. It is a strategic roadmap for institutional transformation. Our framework guides you through critical pillar, strategic planning, infrastructure, waste management, and education, turning data-driven insight into real-world environmental impact. Okay, moving on the next slide, I will explain the data collection process in UI GreenMetric. The data submission period will be conducted online from February 26 to June 13, 2026. Meanwhile, the data validation period will be conducted from July 2026. The ranking result will be announced in September 2026. This year, in our review process, what distinguishes us from other ranking in terms of quality control is that our reviewers are not only from Universitas Indonesia, but also from outside Universitas Indonesia. Okay, we are excited to unveil our newly redesigned website, which offers a more intuitive and user-friendly experience. You can now access all our latest data, ranking, and even update at our new official address, greenmetric.com. This platform is designed to better support our global community in our shared mission for a greener future. Okay, as previously, participation in the ranking is entirely free of charge, and the data collection is conducted exclusively online. For universities that have previously participated in UI GreenMetric ranking, the username and password remain unchanged. You can use your password before. However, if your university is new to the UI GreenMetric ranking, you can register first your university via our new website, uigreenmetric.com/register/university, or send us an email at support@greenmetric.com. Okay, the questionnaire layout remains largest unchanged. However, please allow me to give a brief overview for our new participants. The following shows the online questionnaire in the profile section. Okay, next. You can also view the online questionnaire criteria. For the 2026 questionnaire, university may choose to upload evidence as a PDF or via a link. This is template view for filling out the evidence. The following is the next part. In this questionnaire, we also display a pop-up regarding your consent to submit your data. Okay, how are university score calculated? Each indicator has a maximum score. For example, to 100 points, the final score is calculated by multiplying in the indicator point by the multiplier answer choices. The second option with a weight of 0.25, your automatic score is 50 points. Therefore, it's crucial to choose the option that most accurately reflects the actual condition on campus. Okay, what if two universities have the same total score? We prioritize first. If the score remains the same, the waste criteria score will be considered, followed by transportation criteria score. If the three categories still produce identical score, the assessment sequence will continue to the education, infrastructure, water, and finally governance or GD categories. Okay, on the next slide, I will explain our service package information to you. Our service cover six section, including consulting, ranking tracker, curating events, global branding, and SDGs report. To access the service package, we offer silver, gold, and platinum packages. The silver package includes one online consultation. The gold package includes two consultations. The platinum package offers three consultation and additional three rating certificate. We are confident that this service can help your university improve its sustainability program. We also have an SDGs report service package. The package includes comprehensive guidance for data collection and the preparation of an SDGs report book aligned with international standards. For information about our service package price, please feel free to contact us through this email or phone number provided for further discussion. Okay, there are four main benefits for university to take our package. The first one, support UI GreenMetric activity around the world. The second one showcases your university's best practices in implementing sustainability. The third one, promoting university to more than 1,700 university from more than 100 countries. The fourth one is gaining in-depth insight into university performance in UI as well as step to improve it. And the last is building partnership to achieve SDGs 17 goals. Yeah, our survey have had a significant impact on many universities. Several universities have improved their sustainability score by joining our program. Additionally, certain universities have maintained their top positions for over 3 years. We focus on using real data to help universities take action. We also help build a green community on campus. With our support, university can turn their plan into meaningful change. Here's are some important link to our methodology, questionnaire, and service packet information on our website. Okay, thank you for your participation in today's event. Please scan the QR code to confirm your attendance and receive an electronic certificate. Okay, well, and back to Jauzak.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Sabrina, for your presentation. And before we move on to the Q&A session, I would like to invite you to view a short video introducing to UI GreenMetric service packages. And while the video is playing, we would like to also invite you to prepare and submit your question through the Q&A box or chat box feature that is already available in your Zoom room, and we will address them immediately after the video end. Okay, thank you very much. Now we move on to the Q&A session, and we already have some question here to address. And I would like to start with the first question. I think it is related to the evidence that university have to upload. Does the template have to be in English, or are you also accept the evidence in another language? Ms. Sabrina?
Okay, thank you, Joseph. Okay, yes, the description field must be filled out in English. However, if you have supporting documents such as invoices or evidence like grabs in Spanish, you may attach them. Please ensure that the description used to strengthen your answer remain in English.
Okay, so as long as you have the description in English, we would be appreciate. So we move on to the second question. Why does my university appear in the rankings even though I did not submit the data?
I see. Okay. Before submission, there is a notice stating that the ranking data you submit will remain valid for 3 years. Therefore, if you do not submit new data and do not confirm with the UI Grammatic team that you wish to opt out, we will continue to include your institution in the rankings.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we can move on to the next question. Question number 3. Please confirm the data periods that needs to be presented. I think it is related to the time frame of evidence of data that needs to be submitted.
Okay. We encourage you to provide data covering from January 2025 to December 2025 for this year's ranking. Maybe any additional answer from our manager for data, Dr. Rahmi? Do you want to add?
Sorry, what is the questions and what is the questions again?
The question is, please confirm the data periods that needs to be presented.
Okay, so for the data collections, it range for 1 year period. Maybe you can submit from January until December 2025, or if it's possible from 6. It's like a 1 year range.
Thank
Yes.
you. We move on to the next question. What happens when we answer a certain score, but the evaluation lowers the score received? How can we receive the feedback for the related evidence?
Okay, Dr. Rahmi, do you want to answer this question?
So this is the questions from Natalie Galeano, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Okay, so great questions, Natalie. So if the validations team finds that the evidence doesn't fully support the options you selected, they may adjust the score to the level that the evidence clearly justifies. This is usually because the documentation is unclear, incomplete, outdated, or not directly linked to the indicator. So if that happens, you can request feedback by contacting the UI GreenMetric team and referencing the specific category and indicator code along with the evidence you did. So the best way to avoid score reductions is to make the evidence very traceable. Clearly label files by the indicator code, include a short explanations of what the documents prove, and ensure the numbers in your answer match what appears in the evidence. I hope that answers your questions.
Okay, I will answer this question. The announcement ceremony is scheduled to be held in Baku, Azerbaijan in September 2026. Please look forward to our official. The event details are currently being finalized. Additionally, we have upcoming event in Latin America that are under discussion with local hosts, such as in Brazil this May and Mexico in August or September, and maybe we will have event as well in Colombia or Ecuador. We will announce the exact date soon.
Thank you very much. And we move on to the next question. Do returning universities need to register again?
Okay, like my presentation, the answer is no. If you have your username and password from last year, you can log in and use them directly. Or you can wait our invitation letter. We will send invitation in 26 February.
Thank you very much. And I think I saw some question regarding the presentation materials and the manual. If we send them to the participant. Yes, we will send you the materials of today's session via your email, and we also stream live this session on our YouTube. So please don't forget to fill the attendance link to receive your electronic certificate and also the materials. The link is already provided in the chat box. And we move on to the next question. I think it is related to the guidelines from Dr. Gonzalo Mozas. Could you please clarify whether any revision or correction related to Appendix 1 in the 2026 guidelines? We notice some differences in the ordering of the items compared to the main body of the document and would like to confirm if this is the intentional or if an update version will be issued.
Okay, I think no. Or Dr. Rahmi, do you want to add?
Sure. For the Appendix 1, thank you, Gonzalo, for the questions. At this time, we are not announcing a revised or corrected Appendix 1 because we're still waiting for until 26th of February, so you may access that document on 26th of February. So differencing in ordering between the main text and Appendix 1 are often intentional because the main body explains the process in a narrative flow, while the Appendix 1 is formatted as a score reference table organized by categories and indicated scoring and submissions. Please treat the current Appendix 1 in 2026 guideline, and we can, if you email me, and maybe if you can email us on 26th of February. There is an updated document that will be issued, so it will be communicated through the official UI GreenMetric websites and channels.
Thank you very much. And next question. Our university is composed of 9 campuses and 3 extension units. Do we have to provide evidence for all campuses and units? Sabrina or Dr. Rahmi, would you like to answer?
The questions is not very clear, but yes, you need to report all of the 9 campuses for the indicator for the setting and infrastructure. This is the questions from who? Wilson.
It is from
Wilson.
For the answer, you can use data for 9 campus or only major campus, but please, you need to provide data inconsistent. You need to provide data consistent. If you use non-campus, you can put your data 9 campus all the criteria. But if you use only your main campuses, you need to put provide data for all criteria.
Yeah, perhaps what we ask you for the evidence that you submit is the consistency of the data. I mean, if you prefer to submit only one campus, or it would be okay as long as all your evidence is related.
You got in here?
Okay, please, Dr. Rahmi.
Okay, so yes, right. For the sorry if I cannot show the video because the internet in here is not very stable. So the key is to be consistent and clearly define your reporting scope. If your institutions operates as one university system and you can compile reliable data and evidence across all campuses, it's recommended to submit an institutional report that reflects the whole institution's However, if collecting complete data from every campus is not very feasible for you, you can still report using a defined scope as long as you state it clearly, apply it consistently across all indicators, and provide evidence that matches that scope. So what matters the most is that your numbers and evidence align with the same campuses throughout the submissions.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. We move on to the next question. Does the information about graduates in green jobs refer to those who graduated in fields related to green jobs or to those who actually work in green jobs?
I think I can answer these questions.
Please,
Okay,
Dr.
sure. Thank you very much for the questions. This is, if I'm not mistaken, is from Padilla, Rodolfo Padilla. So in general, this item is intended to capture graduates connected to green jobs outcomes. And the strongest way to report this, it is to use what your university can verify with evidence, such as graduates from programs aligned with green skills, and if the tracer study or graduate tracer data or career services that showing employment in verified academic program categories that clearly describe your methods in the evidence.
Okay, thank you very much. We can move on to the next question. Is it possible to demonstrate that the evidence is complete and satisfy the selected answer once you have decided that it is not?
Okay, I can answer these questions also. Incomplete or not fully aligned with the options you selected, you can follow up and clarify. And the best approach is to contact the UI GreenMetric team and reference the exact category and indicator code and provide a short explanations that maps your evidence directly to the requirement. So if you have the additional supporting documents, updated screenshots, or clearer summary data, you can submit those as well. So what helps most is making the evidence easy to verify, label files by indicator code, highlight the key sections in the and ensure the numbers in your answers match what appears in the evidence. I hope that answers your questions.
Thank you very much. And we move on to the next question from Dr. Priscilia Ayumi. Hello, we have a doubt. Should the result collected for the preparation of the templates refer to which period? January to December of the previous year, 12 months prior to the result collected for the preparation of the templates refer to which period? I think she asking regarding the time frame of which she should prepare the data.
Okay. Okay. So for the period and applying it consistently across the questionnaires. And for many universities, that's the full calendar year, January to December. So if your institution's reports on a different cycle, that's also fine, as long as you clearly state the period you used and keep it consistent across for all indicators. So the key is consistency again and evidence that matches the period you report.
Thank you very much. And I think we can move on to the next question. institutional report with evidence from all campus?
Okay. So yes, for the multiple campuses, I think this already answered this questions is already answered previously, but I want to make it clear that the key is to be consistent and clearly define your reporting scope. So if your institutions operates as one university system and you compile reliable data and evidence across all campuses, it is recommended to submit an institutional data and evidence across the whole institutions. However, if the collecting data from every campus is not feasible, you can still report using a device as long as you state it clearly, apply it consistently across all the indicators, and provide the evidence that matches your scope.
Okay, thank you very much. And for the next question, it is related to the evidence that need to be submitted. It is from Dr. Godfrey. Consider reducing the number of evidence required. Focus on the evidence for key question. The size of in megabytes is limited.
Okay, so yes, we hear you. Evidence can be, time consuming, and file size limits are a real constraint. But here, our goal is not to overburden universities, but to keep the ranking credible and comparable. And a practical approach is to focus on evidence that is clear and high impact. So one strong document or screenshot that directly support the selected options is better than many weak files. And we will take your feedback into the methodology and process review, and especially around prioritizing key indicators and making evidence submissions more efficient.
Thank you very much. And I think we have one last question. I think it is from Dr. Juan. It is related to the link. How can we get the guideline of 2026 questionnaire?
For the guideline, you can find our guideline in the website, our new website, uigreenmetric.com.
Yes, I can add this. Maybe the UI GreenMetric questionnaires will be open on February 26, 2026, and the data submissions period run through the end of June, until the end of June 2026. So from February 26 until the end of June 2026 for the data submissions period.
Okay, I think we have already answered all the question. Do we have any?
Okay, I want to add, Dr. Jozak, yeah. I think I observed so many questions about the performance of or your own institutions, yeah. Perhaps let me remind you, difference compared to other international ranking is that we have this core process quality control of the data, which is done by the professors, associate professors, and senior lecturers of mostly from University of Indonesia. So, of course, we can respond questions regarding the performance of your institution in some indicators, but I think to have more details, we would like to suggest that using our services, because by using our services, we can provide you a more detailed explanations, not just in general, but also in terms of each indicators and sub-indicators, to ensure that you get the right information. And of course, in the future, you can adjust your policy according to it. Because as we already mentioned that ranking is an instrument to trigger a sustainable related policy which is in your institutions. So we really appreciate your concerns about your performance in each indicators, and of course that's why we offer you services, because we can help you to identify and to make sure that your policy are in line with the UI GreenMetric frameworks. Okay, that will be additional points for me, Dr. Joseph.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vishnu. I think we have answered all the questions, and I think we can conclude the Q&A. And I would like to give a quick reminder that the data submission for the UI GreenMetric Sustainable University Rankings for the cycle of 2026 will be open from 26 February to 30 of June 2026. You can visit our website at uigreenmetric.com to get the latest updated of UI GreenMetric guidelines, including with the questionnaire and also the evidence template. And if your institution is a new participant and would like to participate in our ranking, please feel free to contact us via our email. And you can contact us at support@uigreenmetric.com, or you can directly register through our website at uigreenmetric.com. And should you have any question regarding further information, questionnaire, technical support, data submission, and other related inquiries, you could also email us at support@uigreenmetric.com. Or if you have any inquiries regarding visitation, collaboration, services, partnership, and other external affair, you could also contact us at partnership@uigreenmetric.com. And for universities that would like to further improve your performance, we also offer the UI GreenMetric consultation package. It is a support service designed to help campuses to implement practical sustainability strategies, which is based on our 7 criteria. And to complete your participant today, please scan the QR code that is available in your screen now to confirm your attendance and secure your electronic certificate as token of appreciation, and also to list all the emails that we have to send the materials for today's event. And I think we can conclude our meetings today, and we hope today's session inspires your university to move forward in building a more sustainable campus. So until next time, see you in the rankings.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And we hope that you can join this GreenMetric Sustainable University Rankings 2026. And we hope that you can all submit the data on behalf of your institution. And again, we can celebrate our achievement in the announcements of GreenMetric World University Ranking 2026 in Baku, Azerbaijan on
Recording stop.